damn it, I always start too soon. Fuck.
tree is now the widower's tree. Why'd you put that name on me in the willow tree? The widower tree. Can't unsee the things I've seen. The willow tree, the willow tree. Why'd you put that name on me? Can't unsee the things I've seen. The willow tree. The willow tree.
Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what was going on. I couldn't get control of the fucking. It was just going nuts. Started too late. I didn't switch over the right thing before starting, and then it just went downhill from there. I apologize about that. All right. This one's supposed to be fucking serious. I can't get my shit together. I'm just so fucking stoned and high all the time. I don't know what the fuck. You know what I mean? So sometimes I feel like I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just don't know what the fuck's going on. And that sounds like you need like a place of wisdom to look to. You know? And the good thing is like there's just Chinese proverbs. There's proverbs everywhere, right? Proverbs. In the book, whatever. There's two that will help you like get through life. I learned the first one really like about 6th grade, and it's less important, but it will get you through some very tough times. The first one, however, is vitally critical as a man to learn, and I learned this around like middle school. Vitally, I completely critical, and only men will understand. Really, I'm sorry, ladies, you might not get this one. It's I don't mean to mansplain, but it's a little bit man exclusive, okay? Oh, god damn it. Fuck. Okay. Two Chinese sayings that will get you through life, alright? Now the first one that you need to know, as a man, guys, listen closely. Listen closely, this will get you through life. Ladies, you can tune out if you want to, it's okay. Look at you guys. You gotta get your shit together, okay? Now listen to this and see if this doesn't clear things up for you. Because apparently you're a bunch of cavemen. Right? The saying goes something like this. It's not until middle school. It's not until a mosquito lands on your testicles that you learn that violence isn't always the answer. Oh no. My things are broken. Because I was too violent. I don't have that anymore, do I? I don't know how I'd live through life without that lesson. It's a hard one to learn. Sometimes you have to actually go through it, you know? Because it's just so tough being a man who just won't fucking listen to shit. And I'm sick of it, guys. Just really. Look in my eyes. It's not until a mosquito lands on your testicles you learn that violence isn't always the answer, but if you can put up with the pain, you can do it. Guys, do you hear me? Get your testicles together. Start thinking with your fucking brains. Would you please? I'm tired of having a bad fucking name for your deeds. The second one. This will get you through life. I learned this in 6th grade. Almost got me in trouble trying to teach everyone this. Seriously, I'm serious. I'm not joking. I almost got into some serious shit. The teacher was pissed. I went to tell one guy and he just started telling everybody. Okay, it goes like this. Confucius say, man who go to bed with itchy butt, wake up with stinky finger. I wrote it on the letter just to give to him, to give him this wisdom. It made it around the room until everyone was laughing. At what? I don't know. And the teacher was like, who wrote this? Who wrote this? I wasn't going to say anything. I just set them free. I don't think anyone told on me either. No, because I didn't get in trouble for that at all. Dragon finger bitch. Hate that fucking bitch. So anyways, that was a little bit silly, wasn't it? Was that silly? Was that too silly? I'm trying to be serious here. This is some serious shit I'm lying about. Okay? Serious shit that I don't mean nothing about. Okay? So listen to me closely when I say to you. It's not until there's a mosquito on your testicles that you realize you have a stinky finger. Alright, so what we need to do. Oh, what'd you guys do? Huh? God damn it. I told you, Miss Smith. It's a dragon finger bitch. I knew she's gonna get me one day. Fucking horrible. But she didn't know. It's my show. Alright? So that's one thing she doesn't know. So let's do this. Multiply the 7 times the 5 to 3. Then a quarter pi of 15. Boom. Can't stop the signal, Mel. Can't stop the signal. Signal goes everywhere. I go where the signal goes. Can't stop the signal. There's no puppet theater. There's no truth besides the signal. Signal goes everywhere. And I follow the signal. You know you're supposed to look for signs? Firefly. Anyone? Brown coats? No one's a brown coat? Did they all die? Did they all die at Serenity Hill for nothing? Hang on. Come here. The Battle of Serenity Hill was not for nothing. Okay? There had to be something that came out of that. Something good. Serenity Hill, Serenity Valley, Serenity Death, Serenity... Shut your face. Alright, so... Anyways. How are you? Better? Gooder? Happier? Nastier? Radiant? The sun? You know, who's like God that can make a day like this? Who? It's today, right? Wait, is it yesterday? You sure it's not tomorrow? Prove it. Prove it's not tomorrow. A bunch of X's don't mean shit. The computer said? Okay. I mean, when is, okay. Sorry, I got a little bit of a stir sometimes. When is Easter? Right, because the first, like, 18, 19 years of my life, it was the first Sunday in April. It just was. Just was. I know, because I tripped for 3 years in a row on the first Sunday in April. So you can't tell me. It was always Easter. And before that, that's how I remembered what day Easter was, the first Sunday in April. No, it moves. Didn't used to. I can promise you. Everything will be moved out of its place. Everything. You gotta read. Mandela effect. You gotta read. You don't believe one side or the other because they're both lying to you. The guy, pardon me, we all burp, shut up. The guy that's trying to tell you fracking is bad is not going to tell you that around that area there's so much gas that sometimes cracks naturally happen and it gets into groundwater already. And so from time to time, unknowns to some of the people, except some people, for some reason, at certain times you could catch the water on fire. If they did, they'd probably freak the fuck out, couldn't explain it. They can't explain the sunrise, not without an explanation told to them. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Without a book, they couldn't come up with an answer besides what was in the book. And if you gave them an answer, they'd go, no. No, it's not. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying, what if? It's not. I'm not saying the earth is flat. I'm just having a game of what if, guy. What if elephants were tigers? And tigers were antelopes, like tomorrow. Just like we woke up and all the elephants in cages were tigers. And that's impossible. I know. I'm gonna leave you be. You have a good day. See your hands? Oh, you are a hard worker, man. Yeah, you know what you're talking about. I'm gonna let you go. You're working the soil and shit. Yeah. Oh fuck! I don't know what I know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Damn right you don't, fucking stupid. Get out of here. What if antelopes from... It would be weird, wouldn't it? Hey Jim, I just thought of... What if all the elephants in here were... I've seen people do it to me. I'd tell a joke that was so... simple to me. Opie would laugh immediately. He'd crack up and he'd go, you know what I mean? And we'd both just sit and chuckle and everybody else was just kind of watching TV. In about 2 minutes, his sister would laugh and look at me like there was nothing beyond funny. And she'd laugh and like look at me and I'm like, and I go back to the TV, watching TV. 5 minutes later, maybe 6 minutes later, Trey would make the same joke, just reworded, and everybody would go. The same people would just go. Just reworded it as the same joke. Like he just got it. Like, that's so fucking stupid. It'd be funny. Like if he had said, like he turned it into something he thought of. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? You know what'd be funny? Hey man, and he said it. I'm like, that's the joke I said 5-6 minutes ago, just dumbed way down. Took you that long to get it. Opie got it immediately. Sarah got him 2 minutes. Anybody else that got it there didn't laugh, they just kept looking forward. It's just fine as long as, you know what I mean, if I can get I'm good. You heard me? You're not acknowledge. I'm not trying to interrupt your show. I don't need a good belly laugh. I just need to keep watching TV. Yeah. Show doesn't have to stop. Keep watching. Keep watching. I don't know why you do that to your cat. Oh, he's like a few minutes later, Sarah's like, "Hey, you know what? You said it'd be funny." After a long pause, and then I went to the other people like finally got what I said, and go, "Oh, shut up." That's what you said 5 minutes ago. You just, holy shit. Like, it might have got dumbed down to it, like, and they finally get it, like, that's what Sean was saying. And then you repeated the joke. And you repeated it. You know, it's really funny when it's explained. The joke is funnier when they have to have explained to you. This guy just explained the joke to you, for you, and you thought how lame is he, when he already said that joke 5 minutes. Oh, Trey, you're terrible. You didn't do that, did you? Did you just do that? You didn't do that, did you? Yeah, jokes are funny when they're not explained. I didn't get it the first time he said it, but when you said it all stupid, I was like, dude, he said that 5 minutes ago. Oh shit, I just got it. Yeah, it's funny when it's explained. Because a joke is funnier. It's a joke. It's all about timing. Really, music, it's all about timing. Get the beat, time. Like I said, when I threw out that, I didn't know what the fuck I was going to say next. I was like, I'm a lesbian. I could see them all like the peripherals. I'm like, oh no. I could see them all turn and just keep writing until you think of something. Just let that silence just sit. Trapped in a man's body. Oh, fuck you! What? What did I do? Sixth grade? Seventh grade. Time Bickham, yeah, seventh. I've been 8. I only spent 2 years there, so I can't nail it down to exactly whether it was 7th grade or 8th grade. I know it was an English class, I remember that. I can't remember the teacher's last name, but I remember that she was like one of the cheerleading coaches. And so she was a younger, she wasn't, whatever, but she was, I don't know, but she was way too familiar with the people, with the cheerleaders. Just call me Sheila. And so the cheerleaders are in class and like, hey Sheila, what time should we turn this homework? And she's like, that's Mrs. Something stuff. I'm like, no, you're Sheila now. But it's like, hey Sheila, and she's like, yeah. Okay, just call me Sheila now. Hey Sheila. Sheila. Dun 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 dun. Sheila. She encouraged me to start writing because I wrote my first book. It's about Shuna. And actually, there's one I was working on. It's called New Beginning. And it was about this king that he's getting close to dying, and he knew it. and he didn't have a son, and he knew that the people wouldn't follow a woman. So he found his man at arms, which is like his most trusted guy, and he had a son who'd been trained and all the stuff that, because he was just gonna be man at arms, just like his dad, loyal to everything, whatever. So he asked the man at arms, like, I don't have a son, can you? And he's like, yeah, he just meant to be like a king and stuff. And then so before he dies, okay, then not much. I saw the stock market going up. Shit. So he goes ahead and announces to the people that he's going to give the kingdom to. They're pissed. They know his daughter, and she's the rightful heir, and those are the rules. She's the firstborn. She's the rightful heir. And so, like, half or around over half want to go with her, and like half of the people like trusting. I mean, the king trusts him. We trust the king. He's our king, right? He wouldn't make a decision like this without. And so the guy, the kid's like, look, I don't even want this. He goes there like, here's what we do. We get married. No. We get married, and you do whatever you want. Oh, I'm humiliated. Well, you know what? I'm gonna take. I may take another concubine on the side. And I'll just, and she's like, no, it's mine. You don't belong here. He's like, I know. That's why I'm trying to make it okay with everybody. She's like, no. And so she leaves and takes like half the guard, half the people. It's called A New Beginning. I didn't know where it was going to go from there, but that's how much I had written. And I turned it in. I was like, "Is this any good?" And she's like, "It's really good. You need to keep writing this." And she started trying to get me in touch with some people, like some stuff. It's like, just keep doing this. Like, okay, cool. But is the writing good? It's like, yeah. Okay. But then she said, like, whatever. And then I talked to my Uncle David, and he started sending me some contacts to a place that does little books, like little short stories. That'd be great. They're like only 50 cents or whatever, but they're just very short. I hate reading. I like synopsing the story that's why I made 1 and 5. Sometimes if it's not interesting between, I fall asleep. I can read the synopsis and go, okay, and I can imagine, because I write, so I can imagine most of the stuff between. I just need the synopsis, the overview. Just give me the whole thing, the whole basic of the story, as quick and summed up as possible. I can tell you if it's any good or not. That's been done with whatchamacallit. What if we changed it like this and this? All stories have been done, but just so that was been done a lot, and one was done just recently. Point out the movie. Oh, you're right. So, what if we don't follow? I mean, there's almost exact recipe of action to pacing to whatever what you just said. So why don't we just change things up a little bit? Maybe kind of make it a twisty, kind of turny kind of thing, so you don't know what's going on necessarily. We blend it together through, like, maybe he has like a problem, and you're seeing it through like flashes of what happened to him that's causing these problems. Like there's just these flashes, and then suddenly it's somewhere else. And there's flashes and somewhere else, and at the end you can show where the flash is, where he, like when he, like a dream. Sometimes, like watching it makes sense until you watch the end, and it's like something. Then it's the story you just said, with those extra scenes added to it. Like you make a whole story. And then all of a sudden it just like, rewinds and it plays all the parts like violently, like after it played like the end. Like it's only been an hour, violently rewinds. Right as the credits are coming up. It's starts going backwards. It was like very fast, like a few seconds. You watch all of it again, and then right at the blackout scene, it's like, and it stops. We have timers, man. You see like right before, and then like you see the blackout scene. It leads all the way to the thing, right? We just keep doing that for the end. They already know how the story went and how they feel about it, whether he's a good guy or whether he's a bad guy, whatever it is, whatever. Who's she? They've already made up their mind what it is. Then you get to watch the blackout scenes in between. Because movies do that. They're downtown. Now he's inside an office. He pulled up to the office building. He's upstairs. He doesn't run up the stairs. He doesn't get in the elevator. He comes out of the elevator. There's action, action, action. He gets out of the car, goes in the front door, out of the elevator. Your mind stitches us together. Do that for an hour. And then play right before. And show what he did. He, she. And then right as it's going to go, and fast forward to that, and then show the blackout scene. Fast forward to that, and start at the very beginning, and right before, and then the blackout between the two. And it tells an entirely different story. It tells your story. What do you think? Same story, just rearranged. Pulp Fiction-ish. Everything's been done. There's nothing new in the sun. It's just kind of combining a few extra things. If we did it in a DVD extra, which they don't do DVDs, we could put it out on a playlist. And there's a couple playlists. There's like the one that plays the movie, the official release. There's deleted scenes. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about releasing it through a movie, through KAND, through the movie section. Really, I got a green screen and lights, and I can work a camera. You need a glide cam? These are about $50. We can get several copies. We'd like to see some video I've shot with that. Okay, now I've got a clackboard. I've got overhead mics. We can put on a boom. To do stereo sound, unlike other people. Just put it like this, overhead. I've got a thing. I know how to phase them so they look right and be left and right. So if someone's sitting on the left, it'll sound on the left, and if someone's sitting on the right, it'll sound like it's on the left. And we just have these like that, right there. And I'll stand over there holding a boom microphone like this up, and you just tell me when I'm out. But then I'll set it up where there's a fucking thing. Set up high, and we set the scene. How's the camera? Camera out of the scene? Good? Hold on, let me look. Gotta raise it just a little bit, a little bit more, because it looks like it. I work with this camera. You gotta give it a little bit of compensation. You wanna meet a little bit of, there you go. That'll work. It's not, I promise. This is on a tripod, trust me. Trust me, okay? There's a safe area, and there's a 16:9 area that, trust me, I know what I'm doing. You'll see when we get focused. A lot, you'll see. It's a lot you don't see in movies. You'll see. When we put it together, I want you to help me edit it so it makes the most sense. Guys, I can edit a movie. I've done it before. We got a soundtrack. That's no problem. You need a soundtrack? I do music all the time. Would you like to hear my soundtrack that I did to a movie? Did I do some of my songs? I need some hip hop. Do I like to hear some of my raps? Got some rock. Do I like to hear some of my songs? So some dance. Would you like to hear some of my songs? Just tell me what you need, and I'll pull up a song and show you what I can do. I'm willing to take advice. Are you? I can show you what I can do, not what's available. And these were old before I got Total Studio Max. This is before I could do anything. I can do anything. Now I can do anything virtual. Violins by itself, sure. More dark, sure. Would you like to hear my sleep music? Would you? Just listen to a little bit. In case I could be bullshitting. Let me see if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm bullshitting. Let's see. Sleep.
Hey Dan, how about you shut the fuck up?
So get ready.
Another fire came down from heaven. I was drowning.
This is a dangerous group.
Got some pop tunes. I've got some other tunes. I've got, what else you need here? No, I'm not saying they're the best. I'm just saying that's what I can do. So what do you need? Rock. You need classical. You need finger picking. You need blues. You need jazz. What do you need? Sure. Like a jazzy break. Yeah, something like that. Okay, cool. You want like a real jazz kid, or you just want to be like a regular kid? What do you mean? Let me 53. Yeah, but it's a sloppy. I know it's a little bit sloppy. Watch this. Quantize. 50%. How'd you do that? In this studio, whatever you want to do is possible. Okay? In virtual whatever, as far as music goes, I can do anything. Just about. I can do just about anything visually, like making videos, editing fades, crossfades. I know what I'm doing. I joke around, pretend that I don't. What I gotta do is create a broadcast, and usually mess up instead of creating a broadcast, and you don't go live. Just creating broadcast, and it's create broadcast. Create broadcast, it's ready. Then you go to start it. You just go to join session, and it's already set. Now we can preview. You can start. Now on YouTube, you can set for like premieres at 5. You just go to that one. Just click on it at 5 o'clock. It'll just be sitting there waiting. You go 5:30, you go 6:30, you go 7:30. It's just sitting there waiting at 5 o'clock, and it'll tell you how many people are waiting on YouTube if you look for those things. I know because I watched Mike's when he was going live at like 5. He scheduled one, and so I was sitting there waiting. 5:02, bro. Whatever it was. 5:30. Where you at, man? It's gonna be a long in time now. There you are. I knew it. Mr. Nova. Oh, Mr. Nova, don't hurt him like that, please. Don't do it. You don't do that. You don't do that to people. You're gonna blow some goddamn mind. Their brains can't handle that, Roy. What the fuck are you doing? My brain can't handle that, Roy, and I work with you. What the fuck are you doing? I brought a double D bra, and you're trying to bring triple D titties for a double D bra. It looks great. That's too much titty, Mike. I said we need a lot of titty. You said okay. I meant just a good, like a D-size guy. Why are you bringing them big? What are you gonna do with all that titty, guy? You're gonna hurt your thumb. You're gonna hurt your thumb. It's just more than a handful. You're gonna hurt your thumb. Weird science taught me that. Everybody knows that guy. I'd rather real small than fake huge. But I'm a man. I'm not a toy. Sorry, a boy who plays with toys. Kidding me? I speak too fast sometimes. It confuses other people, man, because I speak out loud, and what's in here doesn't translate to out there. As I said, I've watched these back, and to me, it's like forever long. I'm like, when I'm doing them, it seems like forever. It seems like it's just going like I'm talking so slow. I'm like, I can't believe it. That's probably the most boring thing in the fucking world. I watch it back, I'm like, it's just so blah, 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 and there'd be like a pause. I'm like, I remember that pause. This sucks. I just sat there just waiting. I couldn't think of shit to say. And it would pause. Unless you do this, you know? And I'm like, that was that fast? Like, time stood still. I was just sitting there, staring at the screen. I was like, unless you did that. I don't know if, like, it froze, because the internet connection isn't always so good back here. It just froze at the right spot. So I'm just like, unless you do this. And then it just kind of, cut. And I don't know why it would do that. But it won't cut out the music. It just cuts the whole feed. YouTube, what the fuck? You're trying to help the abusive cops? Just cut the fucking audio feed, assholes. No, you want to cover up what they're doing. Trying to help copyright. Keep copyright material. Okay, the video isn't. Just cut the fucking audio feed. You cut the video and audio. Just cut the audio feed. You're monitoring, obviously, right? Because you heard within seconds of the computer just that. Oh, okay, so you couldn't train the computer to kill audio feeds, and you guys never, ever, ever patch in, especially OBS, an open source broadcasting system. You couldn't get your hands on that. You couldn't program it. I mean, it's free. And then incorporate it into, it's already made to work with YouTube. So now YouTube incorporates to work with OBS. So it doesn't register at all. You just get to watch a little extra thing on your screen, don't you? I haven't worked all the bugs out. That's why there's all the click. That's why there's the echo, because there's the latency. And you don't know, because you don't know what I hear, that you're just echoing in my ear. You never can tell, can you, when you are, when you're not. You can usually tell, because my attitude kind of goes, okay, we're not being watched. We're not. We aren't. We're not being watched. You're not being watched. Who's watching? Your government is not spying on you. We would not do that. Oh wait, you're not supposed to point. You're always supposed to use a thumb, because pointing is accusing to use a thumb. Tell that you're serious and you're talking to them without thumbs up, tucked. Mind trickery, fuckery. I promise you this. I promise you this. I promise you this. I promise you this. I deliver you this. With this hand while you're looking at that. Let me tell you, everybody. You hear me? Everyone. I'm looking at all of you. All of you. All of you at home. You. It is up to us. No one's going to help us. There is no one else that will save us. We must vote these cruel, vindictive people out. Who? Them. Who? The guys that are trying to end your freedom. Which side? Mr. Ballard, can you please leave? Everyone else here gets it. I love the poorly educated, and you can just go. He tried for years. He was failing, failure, because he kept trying to scam the rich. He didn't learn the lesson of his dad. You scam the poor. They can't afford to fight you. The rich will take you to court and go, bullshit. And you'll lose. No, go fight, tough fight. No, you're gonna lose. How the fuck did you win that? That's right. The Antichrist will be successful at everything he does until everything he lays his hands to, until the abomination of desolation. So he tried to yank the wheel so he could be down there at January 6th, because he just promised. When did he have that trip to Israel when he signed the Accords? Because the Antichrist will have a deal with many that he wanted to call the Trump Accords, but they called them the Abraham. They have coins over there with gold, pictures of Trump, and everybody didn't see. But it was probably Trump's idea to use the pagers, not Israel's. That's why they gave him a wooden stump and a tacky-ass golden pager and said, to the greatest friend Israel's ever known, we told you, we don't do that. Thou shalt not kill. They've been bombing us for... You bombed them. You've seen the video of what they did, right? No, it's just, this war must stop. Why? Because I promised my people, and I'm the president of the world. He said it. Last time I had the Democratic radical left, and I still had to run the country. Now I have to run the country and the world. Now pay attention. I'm better for Antichrist. And he rose from the bottomless pit because he knew he had a short season. He'd been tossed in the bottomless pit of poverty. Failed business after failed business after failed steak after failed vodka after failed trying to fuck his daughter after failed Miss Teen USA after failed friendship with goddamn Jeffrey Epstein. Oh, at money, because that's all I cared. When I first started, money. I don't want the poorly educated. The fucking America has a good... And some of them, I suppose... I don't want to win this anyways, and they're not going to vote. Those were dog whistles. He's finally saying what needs to be said. Yeah. He said what's on my mind. That lady's eyes were insane. Insane. I'm like, I don't want a president that's got your ideas on his mind. It says what's on his mind. It usually turns out to be true. I mean, look how well Trump vodka is, Trump steak. He's working with Elon Musk. Tesla's doing great. Cybertrucks are doing really, really well. No government contracts at all. None. They're just selling like hotcakes. Because they're the best and cheapest. Which is exactly what Tesla would have wanted. He can't do it for free because he has to get it done. But I mean, I think $25,000 for a car like that, with the payment plans they have their own financing. He's the richest man in the fucking world. He looks over your credit. You have to do a credit check with him. You have to turn in your credit, right? And he goes through it and checks it, and he personally decides. Okay, maybe he doesn't, but he has a people, and he set a limit. Only he knows what it is. Only he and his team know what it is. You can try. I've seen a guy with the fucking barely even like good credit get qualified, and instead of like high interest, he's so rich. Instead of high interest, it's actually lower interest. But it's the same on all cars. It's not like rich people pay more. It's just lower interest rate. Because they're made here in America. He's the bank. So in other words, he has his own bank. He's FDI insured. He's registered with the goddamn United States. If he fucks up, the military moves in. That would be a different story. I'd be like, yeah, okay, I didn't know there was that many checks on him. Yeah, he's smart and he's honest. He put those in. The government didn't do that. He said, I wanted this to be accountable. There's a website you can go to that has like full, detailed shit. There's video of what's going on and what he's doing. Live streams. And he's working with the people there to find the inefficiencies. Not just firing everybody and then hiring people back and making them beg for their job at a lower cost. Like Donald Trump said at the first term, the problem is Americans make too much money. You all cheered. Some of you cheered. Others were voting for a viable candidate. And when Ben Carson walked out and stopped, Donald Trump just went there and stood by him like that's normal. And then Jeb Bush walks by going, You're supposed to go out when your name's called. Well, if that was a plan, because Ben Carson was not one of the world's best heart surgeons, brain surgeons, sorry, neurosurgeons. He was in Stuck on You, starring Sir Greg Kinnear and Sir Matt Damon. Oh, he was knighted. I don't know if Greg Kinnear was. He should be. Underrated actor. Very, very underrated actor. Funny guy. Really funny guy. Watch, this is a problem because like a lot of times people play the bad guy and people confuse the bad guy with the person. Like Biff Tanner. He's probably so fucking cool and so hilarious and he could probably laugh himself. I hate manure! He's got it in his mouth. Even if it's not real, it matches all the shit on him, around him, and the truck says manure, and it looks like manure, and he's got it in his mouth and all over. He's fucking hilarious. You're going, yeah, that's what you get. It's a movie, guy. It's a movie. They call cut. They all probably laughed their asses off. Look here. Okay, hang on, cut. Hang on. I'm sorry. I've been playing Biff and then I played Future Biff. What are you doing? You know, and then now I got to be like, hey, what are you? It's fucking me up because downtown's over there. Like 4 miles over that way is the downtown we use. And we're in the Old West. Because we drove another 6 hours to the desert, put a set. It's cracking me up. I'm sorry. What are you doing? His name. Because it's so old, they don't know Clint Eastwood, so. It's so great. If you watch it, it's so smart. It's such a great movie. And it had such a good ending with Crispin Glover's idea. He hated the idea that the end was Marty gets all this material. Like, Marty gets what he wants, great, but all this material stuff, like using time travel for your own benefit, and that's just trying to share, like, you know. And he hated it. He kept fighting with him, trying to say it would be much more poignant and much more, you know, interesting. And they just took him out of 2 and 3 and used his face. They put a mask. That old guy that's upside down, that is not Crispin Glover. He's not in any of the other movies because he made such a stink about trying to make it where the time travel thing didn't end in a materialistic end. He's gone on TV shows and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if he's acting weird, but David Letterman's, like, either was goading him on to, like, because he, like, hey, man, I'm this guy that's kind of like, whatever, so if you pick on me, that'd be really good, because that's kind of how I feed. Really, you want me to pick, yeah, just, like, mess with my stutter, all that stuff. Because he got there before you guys did. They know the guests are coming. All right, I want you to go hard on me. And you'll see that when I laugh, I'm just like, okay, sometimes I just, you know, but then just cut me off, you know, because I talk so silently, because everybody makes fun about how silently I talk. Just cut me off and go like, yeah, why don't you like money? Well, I just don't, and he's like, I'm mismatched kind of clothes. I just don't believe that money, and it's weird coming from an actor, and of course everybody laughs. Because I make so much money, that I would say that money's not important. So, money's not important. Okay, so how does the show get on? Well, people love it. It doesn't work that way. But David, it could. No. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, basically an argument with them. Like, it just like that guy when he says something. So anyways, nice outfit. And the audience just laughs. Yeah, I like these. It might be something like his mom actually made. I really like these clothes and stuff. Yeah, it shows. Oh, it shows. No one walks out of the house dressed like that. No, they don't, do they? You know, nope. Nobody ever would. Like, he doesn't even get it. I really like this. He doesn't say why, you know. I really like this clothing, but it's like really, it's a mismatched shit, but so it's throughout his years, you know what I mean? Material, he learned material's not everything. It doesn't have his names on his shit, but it looks good. It looks like a store bought. I didn't see any name brands. He might have made it himself. Someone has said materialism is not and kind of rejected Hollywood for a long time, aside from any project. He's a great actor. Rats, all the shit he's been in. Back to the Future. I'm your density. Your destiny. Yes. I am your density. Your destiny. He's a great actor. There's no time when you get like, oh God. You just have something like, that's no, Biff. You leave your hands off of her. What did you? Crispin, I can't get mad at you. Hang on. Take two. I'll do it. I'll do it this time. What did you say to me, McFly? You know how hard it is to be around a friend and then just you evil motherfucker. Oh, I'm gonna beat the shit. Come here, and put him in a chokehold. And they're like fake acting, but I mean, you've got to hold on to like yes, it looks tough, but they got playing room. Because they're holding this so they can breathe, but they're acting. Please, don't. That's right. Go to sleep. Then let's show this side over here. Go to sleep. Punk. And cut. Fuck, I hope you got that, because that hurt. Yeah, I saw. You weren't supposed to go. We're going to bring the mat. You're supposed to drop us. I know, but you had the full shot. Is it good? Yeah, but now your face, we just start filming in like another day or two. I'll put some, it'll be good. It'll be more realistic, especially when I show up with a small bandage. It's not that bad, right? No. Right. It'll be like a small bandage, and they'll be like, oh, the attention to detail. It's brilliant. Watch Jim Carrey act in The Mask. Fucking brilliant. Watch him do the Shining scene with Jack Nicholson. He plays with the part of Jack Nicholson. They're like they're on top of each other, like Jack Nicholson and whatever, and then he plays the part of Jack Nicholson, the typewriter. Line by he nails it like almost exactly on the line in expression. It's like, fuck. Fuck. Line for line, word for word, I'm thinking, and then he's like losing his shit, you know what I mean? Like going like just like Jack. You're so used to see him doing comedy. It's like, fuck. It's good. I watched The Mask the second time, and I was like, when he kicked that bumper and fell down, I was like, this dude's a fucking great actor, man. Because I was laughing like normal. It was like my second time watching it, and I saw the kick. I'm like, I didn't even notice that last time because it's a film. That's what it's supposed to do. And damn, I mean, you just not. It looks like he did it, and maybe he really did. I don't know. But anyway, they kept it in the film. I'm like, Jimmy, you okay? Yeah, I meant to do that. It's called pratfall. Why did you tell us? Because then you guys wouldn't have known. I'm okay. I've been practicing at home for a while. Yeah, I've been reading the part. You notice I nailed the part before? I've been practicing. This is my job, right? You ever seen The Majestic? And when he accepted the award for it, or for whatever, he's like, thank you everybody who's like my fans and stuff. not really ready for me to do drama yet. Everybody laughed because like Majestic didn't do very well, and it was fucking great. And I was like, why? And why didn't this do well? That's why I don't listen to popular opinion. If I hear like someone I trust say, "You gotta check this out," I'm like, "Yeah," I'm like, "Yeah," and then people on the street kept going, "Dude, have you heard? Dude, have you heard?" Like people I don't know, or you know, just more people that I don't trust. Dude, have you heard? Have you heard it? It's amazing. I'm like, fuck. I was really excited, hoping to look at it, and now it's gonna suck. There's only been a few occasions where it worked out. Seed. Everybody was talking about Seed. Like, okay, if everybody's talking about it, it's got to be garbage. So let's go watch it and see whatever the X factor is. These guys got it. Holy fuck! It was like in this auditorium, we had the Ugly Motherfucker Festival every year. This local Shreveport type thing. I think Chris J might have helped start it. I don't know if it was like part of the punk scene or whatever, but they would do like they'd find a place and they would just rent a little hall, and they'd have all kinds of bands. Some that are like local, and some that are like low key famous. Like in the, you know, they're doing the college circuit and they'll play anywhere. They'll do anything. They'll go anywhere. Just as long as there's like a paycheck to give me to the next town, and I can get back a cigarette. Can I sleep on the floor tonight? I'll sleep in the car. No problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll sleep in the car. Got a van. Got a van. There's 4 of you. We have blankets and wear underwear. We're brothers, not lovers, okay? You want to come check the position we lay in and make sure that none of us, maybe one guy's in the seat, kick back. The guy's nasty, kick back. I'm laid on the back, and it's another guy laid on the back. Aren't we okay? I didn't say we're all laying down. I said we all sleep in the van. We've done it before. It's no big deal. We all sleep on the stage. The drum riser, right? He's gonna stay up all night. Yeah, can I sleep on that? You gonna sleep on the drum? Yes. Under the stage so the janitor can clean. You'll sleep under the stage. You got a blanket and a fucking pillow? You're wasting my fucking time, man. Yeah, you don't do it because you don't love it. You want like a 5-star hotel. Fuck you. You'll never understand my life. You will never, as long as you like money or you think like I can buy shit and whatever, you will never, ever understand my life. It means you'll never understand me. Because money is my biggest enemy. It's been throughout my life. It's been the bane of my existence. Why every one of my solutions, like, yeah, it's a great answer, but you don't understand. What? I'm 7. What don't I understand? There's money and okay, so what? There's taxes and things, and it doesn't work that way. And then the Constitution. It's not that simple. It is if all the people wants it. The only thing that would stop it would be the politicians. Son, you don't know. You're 7, okay? Okay. You're older. I'll wait till I'm at least 18, because then I'm an adult. I can join the army, and then I will give my opinions, and maybe by then it might have changed and formulated. Well, I got that diploma, they said, and I hate it worse. Seriously, They took our diplomas to the back at the Army recruitment thing, and so they were waiting to give it back. They're like, "All right, you guys can stay here till like 3 o'clock, and then it's like 2:30, and we'll be back and stuff. And we'll talk about things and go over stuff, and then we'll get your diplomas. You guys can like head out or whatever you gotta do." All right, and so like I knew I was like, and the guy had already gone. Like he came up to me like, "Why are you telling me you did mushrooms?" Because I don't give a fuck. Just sit down and wait till 3 o'clock. I walked out and left my diploma there. I never won that fucking thing. Like, dude, I can get a transcript. Go fuck your mother, sir. I need those braces off. You were a means to an end, you fucking tool. I only use you in every fucking way. Now what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? He took us we took him to lunch. Oh, so I should die for you? What, you should fuck me? I owe you my ass because you bought me a meal? Or was that just what you wanted to do to me to make me feel guilty, so I'd have to say yes? Unfortunately, I'm not a fucking sheep. I'm a shepherd. Go suck anyone else's dick. I don't care. But you're obviously queer if you want to go into a goddamn thing where you're gonna be showering, and sweating, and working with a bunch of men for a long time. That would be prison. That's not good. Heck says trying to kick out the women. Well, it's because of them. There's all these sexual harassment charges. You notice we didn't have sexual harassment charges when women weren't allowed in them. I hate you guys so fucking bad. The brainwashing has taken hold so hard. There is a great delusion over America. Everything is going exactly where the Bible says. The Antichrist is currently in office for a second term. And people are going, there is no God. He's not the Antichrist. He's just a terrible person now. And then when you find out what he's done, when you find out what some of the people you voted for have done, nothing done in the shadow government will not come to light. There is a shadow government. The Epstein, the people that paid Epstein to become, how did he become a billionaire? Investment banker. Invested in what? This, that, pedophiles. Because he was one. Might have been looking at a charge. Low level. I mean, he's down, whatever. We can get you out this charge. Yeah? That judge you're in front of? Yeah. Here's something we need. What? We'll make you a billionaire. No, what's up? Just need you to do some stuff, film some people, get some things. This is just Lane Maxwell. She'll explain everything. She'll be your right-hand person. Hi. Okay. I think I'm getting it, so I don't go to jail, and then you don't go to jail. Jeff, you get it. I ain't got yeah, so why don't I talk to the judge and see what we can do, Jeffrey? Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Then I'll just acquire things. Right. We just your friends. We just came by. We had no idea what was going on there. I was invited to an orgy, guy. I'm a single man. I had no idea. As soon as I found out, I got out of there. On Monday, we arrived on Friday. Well, he wouldn't let me leave because the plane is on an island. Maritime law. Roy! See, you're evil. You're a fiend. That judge, he's a dirty snake. But he's our dirty snake. Yeah. If he says you're guilty, you're guilty. If he says you ain't, you ain't. Gonna get me out of this. Got the president out. Yeah. Oh, you didn't know that? Hey, how do you think we knew it was happening? They was pretty secret hush-hush about that guy. A cigar? Who would know that? Oh, she had a confidant she was talking to. No. Mr. Winsky, you had a confidant. I got a confidant I was talking to. I was stupid. I was a stupid girl all night. I told the wrong person. I trusted the wrong person. I thought she was my friend. There you go. I don't want her to come back here, right? Why don't you just lay low, write a book about the whole thing, and tell your side. Sorry, I forgot to put Y in front of ours. Your side of the story, straight out the horse's mouth. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna argue with the person who was there, right? Who was right there, in their face? Nobody. Right. And then you don't need a new paint job in this case. And you get some money for the book. When it becomes a bestseller. Which it will be, but it didn't go that bad. It didn't do that well. Everybody already heard in the news. If it went that well, how come they didn't want anything else from you? Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The end. And she mentioned a lot of stuff, like an improper relationship as a kid, the teacher. Did she? Maybe. That sounds like a victim. And victims tend to feel victimized. And they're sad, and they tend to fall victim to more victimizers because they want desperately to believe that someone give a shit. Just a little bit. But there's more to me than what you see. If a girl does porn, it's not like she's a nymphomaniac who can't get reach as a medical condition. Climax very well. Because nobody cares. There are people that cannot orgasm without the feeling of love. It's a whole condition. They've tied their mind to love. Those two to love. Some people tie their minds to one of their first sexual experiences, and that might be young, and that becomes their thing. Louis C.K. was talking about how he was joking with a girl in like middle school, whatever, and he said something about is showing his dick. And she's like, whip it out. But she's embarrassed. What? Whip it out. You just said that to me. Whip it out. He did. She's like, no, she basically told him what to do, and he did. Is any wonder that he would ask women, like, hey, can you watch me jerk off? She might have been humiliated at the same time. Dude, that's a little time. What the fuck? And you want to show me that? Oh, God, I didn't know this word. Some people like to be humiliated because they feel that way inside about themselves. If you never felt, if a girl's always going, oh, you know you got like a small unit. Oh, yeah. Oh, because you do, and like, that's not, okay, it's definitely not what you just said. Because you're lying. Is this girl like, it's fucking, what? You're not embarrassed by that thing? Yeah, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. Tell me the fucking truth. Be honest with me. Everyone fucking lies. Keep going. Bet you're about to come, aren't you? Yeah. It's only been like a fucking minute, you loser. Oh, shit. That's how I feel, and someone's finally saying it. I didn't know I liked that. That's... He said, to this day, it's still the best day of his life. It's still the best moment. I don't remember what it was. He'd been married. To this day. To this day. I don't know if he had already gotten divorced by that point in time. Okay. Let's just make sure things won't go on. Otherwise, it'll wear out the rubber band and shit. I don't want that to happen on this one. Let's try and stand it up a bit, but I also don't want it to be. There we go. That'll work. We're so cruel, especially to ourselves. I was talking to my friend and I said, like, you know, for years, I just hated the mirror. Not the guy I saw there. I hated him. I just fucking hated him. Not what I saw for me at all for my life. You know what I mean? I was like, 49, I'm already having like AFib. They're saying at 25, you shouldn't be having these fucking problems. This is not how I saw my life going. I did not see myself with 2 kids that I don't ever get to see. I saw myself as a good dad. I was a good dad, and I wasn't allowed to do that. And everybody's telling me I'm crazy, so I guess it's something I did is my fault, and so I hate that guy. It's a disappointment to everybody compared to what I could have been. And then, I don't know, with the ketamine, I just got a re-evaluation. Like the first day, I'm like, I'm not crazy. Stop sign shouldn't be here. I'm not crazy. Concrete should not. You had to lay that. I get clearing a path. We had to have cars? No, we had horses and carriage. You and your ilk were too lazy and too cheap to treat a horse with respect where you don't have to whip him. So you just feed him the amount that it can keep him alive. And then just, where you can't, you got the bar in the back where they can't kick you in the face as they're going. In case they buck. Sometimes they buck. I don't know what that is, but they don't have feelings. Go faster! Oh, you motherfuckers. I was gonna kick you right in the face. You should be going vroom, vroom. The first cars were electric. Golf carts and shit like that, because there's like, and it started to pick up. When they ended, they stopped at golf carts. Why? Now golf carts kind of travel pretty fast. And I've seen electric cars from the 60s and 70s. I helped sell one. Guy had it in storage and he needed some pictures. And I went down and took some pictures of it and put it on Craigslist for him, sold it. It's a guy that I wanted in my movie, Vincent Rice, which was funny because it's like Vincent Price. And so like one day he knocked on my door, and I mean he was a dealer, so he was kind of out of it, you know? I knew he needed sleep. He was frustrated, he had a lot of shit going on. I'm like, hey man, just come in. Just come on in, man. Come on in. Close the door. Why don't you like go ahead and lay down on the couch and just take a nap, man. You look like you're getting some sleep. I am tired, man. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some sleep, man. It's all good. Oh, I'll see you in the morning. I'll see you when you wake up. It wasn't in the nighttime. I'll see you when you wake up. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was just like, and things were just making sense. He's like, hey man, could you help me? I've got a bunch of stuff to sell. Could you help me do it on screen? I was like, yeah. I got a camera and everything. Let's go. Wait, let's just film it. Okay, it's not a storage place. Okay, yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah. So we took pictures of his, he had like several cars. And so we went to like, I was like pulling that lot right there. And like we got some good shots of the car from like all the angles. And he's like, okay, it's good. I'm like, no, it ain't. Took a picture of the odometer and took a picture of the inside and stuff like that. And I was like, we're going to want to see all this shit. This is a nice fucking, this is a classic car. It's in good condition. They want to see how many miles are on that motherfucker. He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. They want to see the stick shift so that they know. Yeah. So you got, you know, when they flipping through, stick. I really want it, but I want the automatic. You know what I mean? We're like, and it's a stick. Oh, I don't want the automatic. I like to feel the fucking road. I like all three pedals. It's fun. It's cool, man. You have to think. You have to be part of the fucking, you have to operate the machine. Let the machine move you. It's great. I'm so glad I learned to drive a stick. If you can, my dad made my sister learn a stick, and she's like, I don't know why I have to. It's because if you're ever anywhere, and one of your friends or something gets too fucked up or whatever, you get too drunk, you can drive both. So if like some guy or something like that says, oh, I can't drive right now, I'm drunk, and there's a stick, you can go, don't worry, get in the car, I can drive me home. Leave your car there and get a cab. You know, drive a stick. Yeah. So I don't smell alcohol in your breath. Fuck, I didn't. Most girls not driving automatic. To just stay the night, I'm gonna crash out in my bed, and you can sleep on the couch. Hey, what are you doing out here? Oh, it's just, you know, how are you? Good. You should go to bed. Might be watching TV or something. I just can't sleep. I'm trying to sleep. I'll keep it quiet. I miss my house. But you can borrow my car and go home. I mean, I'll pick up tomorrow. Stick. Get a cab. Cabs cost money. And guys are supposed to pay for the first date. I didn't even bring anything. Because I am not reaching in my purse. On the first time meeting this guy, he should take me to a 5 or 4-star restaurant at least. He should be dressed up like he's ready to marry me. I got all dressed up. It took me an hour. You look like you maybe took 30 minutes. Yeah, because it's this date. 1, not 100, and we're not getting married. I don't know what the fuck's going on up there, but that's something you need to straighten out. Okay? I just want to get to know you. And Subway, it's food. I hate okay, let's go to Burger King. Oh, fast food, you cheap. You know, I'm sick of you cheapos. You guys never, okay. I'm done. Done. You're 28 and you're done. That's like the 16th time I was told I was shit. Because I'm 21 and I don't have a 6-figure job. I don't have a house, so I'm immature. I'm renting with my roommates. Meanwhile, the bitch is staying at home. I'm not a man. You're supposed to. What are you supposed to do? I don't supposed to do. I do what I want. You sure you're the fairer sex? You sure? You sure, or do we just kind of let you slide on a lot of shit to prevent you from having to do some of the manual labor? We were doing steaks. My mom was kind of directing, and I was running everything. But I mean, it's like I was making steaks. He's like, "Oh, we gotta do this," and so I go inside and I start doing that. And I'm just like washing my hands. I'm sweating because I'm running in and out, and she's constantly thinking of all this stuff to do. And then it comes time to light the gas grill. Like, if you don't mind lighting this, I can't. I hate those. I had that dream where it blew up. I cannot stand lighting these things ever since that dream. And then Dad made me light all the stoves and stuff like that. And I can't. It's just like every time I go to light one, I see that explosion. Yeah, I got it. Just go. Okay, cool. Can you show me how to get the lighter to... Guess you gotta push, right? And that holds the child, and then you click. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll do it. I got it. Well, no, I got it. So you gotta turn that on low. But before you do that, okay, you want to get the fire in there. And the wind was blowing. I'm like, okay. Oh, great. Because like the other one, I just got finished the day before bitching about how shitty it's like, yeah, but I'm like, no, Mom, you don't understand. Because you're not the one fixing it. I'm the one fixing it. And this is the most inefficient. If I were designing this as an engineer, all this needs is 4 screws right here and here. They do this on purpose to make it difficult. Yes, but it's the way. Yes, but it's the way, but it doesn't have to be. Okay? They're doing this so you have to pay more money. Apple, once they've got you, all their stuff just works together. And that convenience is why it's $600 fucking dollars for like their cheapest version. Why? Because like I put the iPads in, I hit the button and it just does it. God forbid you have to think about some things and understand how it does it, right? That'd be horrible. And you save only $540. Just for learning. But it's that Chinese crap. And where's your phone made? Where's the iPhone? Where's the iPhone? It's American designed, is it? You sit on Apple business meetings? They've been making them over there for fucking ever. Since the big move where they're moving to China, that's why he made all that fucking money. Because he already established this American name of being quality. Now he just had to get the quality out of the factory. Turns out there's a lot of highly skilled peasants, J.D. Vance, over there. Way higher skilled than you'll ever be. Because you have to keep changing your fucking name. Look it up. He hasn't always been J.D. Vance. He's had at least 3 or 4 aliases. Why? guyliner and a beard. A man's talking that way about his wife and his children. And he agrees. Why? You guys are not asking the right questions. They're seeing all this stuff like, and these people are just capitulating to Trump. Right. They're just doing what he... Right. Why? I guess they're afraid of him and what... Why are they afraid of him? Who controls those Epstein files? The DOJ? I guarantee if 128 Democrats change their vote on a bill, either they wanted it to pass to make it because they knew it was going to fail, and this operation give them enough rope, and or I think that's actually a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I think I was wrong. I think Trump might know what he's talking about. Oh my God. You think that's real? Dude, you've been here with us the whole time. Yeah, I know, but maybe it's time for a change. All of you. Our side too. I thought at least one side was good, but now I understand the lesser of two evils. I really, really understand now. Because either one you choose, it's just, do you want heroin or do you want crack? Those are your two choices. I don't want either. Pick which disease you'd like to fight better. None. This isn't a hypothetical. You have to. Alive or dead? Yeah, you want to play by the rules? Good, good. I thought so. That's what people used to say when they're on their fucking stomach with the gun to the back of their head. It's usually not pull the trigger, bitch. I'll see you in hell. Pull the trigger, I dare you. I dare you. Please. Put me out of my fucking misery. I was walking down the street. No, it's the same thing now. Martin Luther King, and now we all judge each other by the blah, 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 whatever the fuck he said. Okay? That was long, 50, 60 years ago. There's no one even alive now that remembers the way things were. Segregation in school, we ended that. We ended it. Did we end it, or did the army tell you to stand down or we'll shoot you? Because we used to have integrity. Or the army on the side of the people screaming no niggers in the school and yelling hateful things and throwing eggs? Were they? Or were they to protect the children going to a public school? Little Rock 7. These are people yelling at children, adults, Christians at a funeral with signs that say God hates fags. You got what you deserved. So when an atheist shows up with the there is no God fuck you. Now you're where you're going, and that's where you'll stay. In a time of grief. My father, the pedophile, has died, and they're over there saying he's not going to heaven. It's the one thing I was holding on to see him again. Because I care. And I was one of the few people that cared about him. And it breaks my heart to see him go. This is different. That guy's a fag. And God clearly says, he also says there's clearly no all the shit you do, and yet he forgave you. They haven't accepted Jesus yet. Maybe. And maybe they have, and they just don't care. No, Leviticus. Okay, so when you wanted to condemn people, we go to Moses. When we go to condemn you, Jesus. Yeah, but this is your fourth time. Jesus came to forgive all sins. Now it's your seventh time. How did you even pull off three that fast? Let's go down to fucking Father O'Malley. The guy that fucks little children? Yeah. And he just says, throw 3 Hail Marys, blow my Mary statue, like deep throat it, and then put on like at least 17 rosaries, and clean. You just go in for a top up? That's Jesus' love. But not for gays. No, that's different. He said, thou shalt not lay. Here, let me go back before Jesus got here to forgive everybody for their sins. There. And if you believe in me and you talk to every single one and ask if they believe in Jesus, how could you with this? Please, God, this isn't the world. Please, please. They're so fucking mean. Can you just take it away or just make them okay? I don't care. Do you really hate me? God, I wish you would talk to me. I wish you'd talk back. He can't hear you. Oh, he hears you, but sometimes he speaks in a very soft whisper. Hey, what are you doing in here? Just praying. But what? You understand? Try me. Mom, I'm gay? You knew? You wanted a sewing machine for your 4th birthday and some dolls that you can make clothes for. Dad knows. You guys don't care? We don't. We've been wondering when you're gonna say it. I was afraid you're gonna, what? Hurt my only child? Kick you out of the house? Are you happy? Yeah. When you were born, I said I want you to be healthy and I want you to be happy. I pray to God. Everything else is just fine. Just be healthy and happy, please. Because I have love for you. Healthy, happy, all 10 fingers and toes, all the body parts working together. Come on, Lord. Oh, no fucking gays. I know you hate that, so please don't give me a gay. I just can't, I can't deal with that, Lord. It's just, ugh. You said it's wrong, right? And I know it's wrong, because every time I watch a guy banging another girl, they're high-fiving, I don't get aroused at all as they spit roast her, and they're like looking each other in the eye. I'm not giving a fuck about the person in between. Now, that's one thing if that's your way and you like that, because some people don't people give a fuck. Fine. Whatever. I don't care. You choose to do what you do. Well, if you got stuck in a fucking spit roast and you didn't fucking expect it to go that way, but it's kind of like you signed a contract and films are rolling where they're gonna say you didn't. Oh, you just signed up for that. You didn't sign up for an aggressive. I probably didn't even read my contract. Honestly, I'm kind of strung out because I can't deal with life. I'm trying, but everyone I've ever known has tried to fuck me since I was 11. And unfortunately, a few succeeded. It kind of broke me a little bit. But I'm thinking there are no good people in the world at all. I'm alone. Nobody hears me. I used to listen to a lot of suicidal tendencies, man. That's the one thing that me and Matt Powers bonded over in like 7th grade. I didn't know him at all, but like it was a, Donnie Bickham, and so like some new people started showing up because there's some kids that are going like middle school in a different place, and this is closer, on and on. Maybe he moved it, I don't know. I had another friend named Curtis Hicks. Turns out it was his stepbrother or half-brother, and I'd known Curtis for a while. And then I was like, and he's like, Curtis Hicks? I'm like, yeah. I was like, that's my whatever, however they're related. I'm like, oh shit. And then I was like, that's pretty cool, man. I know him. He's like, yeah. And like we've been talking about like all kinds of music. Like we're in class and just fuck that. So what kind of music? Like, suicidal tendencies? No shit. Yeah, Mike Muir is just like a fucking great. Yeah, dude. Oh, and so we just started talking about shit like skating and whatever. And oh yeah, right. Yeah. And so we're just like real tight, We're real cool, like real fast. And then I really wasn't hanging out with Curtis that much because he's kind of getting kind of popular and whatever. I'm like, hey man, I met your brother Matt, and he's like, I hate that fucking dick. And I'm like, okay, so you're a jerk. I thought you were cool because you've been cool so far, but I know Matt. He's not a jerk. Anyone who's listened to suicidal tendencies like that and knows the lyrics and understands them like that, they're sad. The band's called Suicidal Tendencies. What a cool name. Yeah, and I listen to the lyrics. I'm not crazy. Get institution. You're the one who's crazy. Get institution. That's the one they always play when they're fucking... When they're trying to show, they don't play like Send Me Your Money. They don't play like some of the later stuff, Lights, Camera, Revolution. They don't play How Will I Laugh Tomorrow When I Can't Even Smile Today. It's just strictly that first, like, sometimes it's getting too close to plan. We always try, it's too hard. I just want a fucking Pepsi. I just want a fucking Pepsi. Iron Man. It's kind of like when they do, like anybody does the Ramones, they really don't go for Warthog. They go for Beat on the Brat or Wanna Be Sedated. Sex Pistols, Anarchy in the UK. That's all people really care about anyways. It's just the kind, you know what I mean? So... It's really depressing, but at the same time, it's like I know that's not what this world's about. There's so much more to the world than that, and people not doing it are failing. Just failing. It all. The whole thing. Meanwhile, talking about how right they are. Or what they know or what they don't know. It's what I really hate is when people I really hate when people tell me how I feel. Like, I know you. Like, nobody fucking knows me. Don't you fucking talk to me like that. Especially if you think you fucking outdo that. You don't know me. You don't know me. You You don't know me at all. You don't know who I am. You have no clue. You might know my skin, and you might have seen some patterns of behavior. I change my patterns so you can't predict what I'm going to do. If I live at a random pace, no one can schedule for when I'm gone and when I'm going. I hate schedules. I hate schedules. That's how a lot of people get hit and kidnapped, because someone just stalks and watches. If someone has like a random pattern, like this is too chaotic, I can't figure a good time and go on someone. There we go. 2 o'clock. Okay, every day 3. Go check the mail when you get home. Okay. You don't even know there's a car down the street. That's how that shit happens. Because apparently some white men have a ton of rage and are very, very grotesquely sick. There are people in other countries, but not so much as like America. America has like the fucking #1 hold. We have like the 3rd or 4th smallest population in the world. Not smallest, but we're not the biggest population in the world. We're like way down 3rd or 4th. Because India's got 1 billion, China's got like 1.3, 1.5 billion. And fuck, I'm getting tired again. I'm just getting tired these days. I'm gonna go to sleep pretty soon. So they got 1.5 billion people. And America's got 350 million. Tell me again how we're the biggest. No, tell me again how we're their biggest buyer. Right, so if they start doing business without us and doing business with everybody but, and Europe may decide to do that, unless turns out, look who's in the Epstein file over there in Britain. It's not like all pedophiles are here. It's not like all pedophiles are one thing or the other. But I promise one thing, if there's any transgender or transvestite people, most of them are going to be on the Republican side. Because they know if they speak out, because people are going to find out what you did, Roy, and you don't do that. I hope you didn't do that ever, because you didn't do that. Anyways, I'm very, very tired. It's 11 o'clock. I'm going to go chill out, and thanks for tuning in if you're here. If not, thanks for tuning in later, or wherever the fuck you are. Have a good day, and take care. I'm out.